We're going to talk about the future of car sharing, and I think it's going to be dim. In the past couple of weeks, Car2Go, one of the biggest car sharing apps, especially here in Vancouver, shut down. And they shut down across North America.
Crazy.
Wiped out.
Yeah.
Overnight.
Yes.
And Vancouver was one of their biggest markets, apparently. And I'm going to tell you that
successful.
And I'm going to tell you why.
It's an easy answer why.
It's an easy answer why. Because the taxis suck here. We don't have Uber and Lyft.
Nope.
And cars are freaking expensive.
Yep.
But Uber and Lyft are coming. I know. In the next few months. I'm cautiously optimistic. But I'm telling you, that's what's going to do in car sharing in general.
I have a conspiracy theory.
Okay.
Well, so I think that two things. One is the competitor in Vancouver, which is Evo, got permission to park in all the metered spaces.
They got permission, or they negotiated that?
Well, they negotiate whatever. Maybe they're paying for it. But my point is that Car2Go didn't have that, and that's yet another stab against them, because it instantly, for the consumer, makes a huge difference if you can just park anywhere. And having to park in one of those little lots, and then you're on the roof and you're taking the elevator down. I mean, I'm just saying that is huge.
How does Laura, one of our staffers here, she always gets parking tickets with her Evo.
Yeah.
Where is she parking?
Let's not talk about Laura and her technical proficiency.
On the Granville Street Bridge.
Let's not pick on Laura and her technical proficiency.
Oh no. So I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you. That's convenient.
Yeah.
However, Car2Go shut down everything in North America.
I know, you're right.
So Evo's just here in Vancouver.
I know, you're right. That was but anyway, the other part of it was, I would like to see the purchase price for Share Now to buy this out, and the value of the fleet.
Who's buying them out?
No, so Share Now buys Car2Go.
Yeah.
Right. What's the value of the fleet? Do you know what I mean?
Not
So
much.
you buy it. Well, I wonder if it's more than the purchase price. You'd have to look at it, but
Were they buying them just to sell them?
wow, they just sold them. They bought them and then they sold them.
Yeah.
I love those Mercedes. I'm gonna miss
What, the little smart cars?
Share Now. No, the big ones.
Oh, they had big ones.
Oh yeah, you had the premium. You could rent a beautiful Mercedes coupe and drive it around.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a boss.
Yeah.
Well, now you're a loser because they're gone.
Yeah. I know. Back to the Prius.
You're in a bicycle. So what does this say about the future of car sharing, though? In my opinion, once Uber and Lyft hit a city, I would imagine that would wipe out a lot of the car sharing, because to me, that's just way more convenient to click on an app and hop in an Uber and not have to worry about parking or anything.
The big thing about the car sharing network is that there's a lot of people that use it very sporadically because they don't like driving, they don't own a car, and so those aren't necessarily the best drivers on the road either.
Yeah.
So, I think the idea of having a ride-hailing service is much more attractive for that audience.
Yeah.
For citizens in general, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
On the streets,
It's not
be
a bad
pedestrian or driver.
Yeah.
I just hate being a passenger with someone that hasn't driven a lot.
in the
Okay, so I'm just talking Vancouver. I don't know all the other ones in the other cities, but now we've got Zipcar, Moto, and Evo. In the next 3 years, at least one, maybe all of them will be gone.
I think there is an opportunity for a different kind of car share, though.
Okay.
And
Are you going to share that?
I'm going to share it. I think that
He already has a domain.
It's going to be, and I know some car companies are talking about doing this. I haven't seen it done right yet, but you basically buy a car share between you and like 6 other people that live nearby. Like condo living is a perfect example, right? You don't need a car all the time. You basically all buy a car together and you just share it between a small group of people.
Okay, I've been sharing one car with my wife for the past few years, and I'm telling you, it's not going well. Okay.
But you still have the app, you still book it, you still have all that.
Oh,
you know.
okay.
Yeah.
So if I had an app, my wife and I would be getting along. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not sure.
So
Think of Airbnb for cars, right? Like if you want to use my car, I can rent it to you.
But isn't that Turo? Car
Yeah,
sharing?
no, I think, but what it is means like you have one car or multiple cars for a complex.
Yeah.
For people to share.
Okay, for a condo, for example.
Yes, yeah. So you take the truck one day, I take the electric, blah, blah, blah.
Kind of like how the hotels have their own cars sometimes.
Like that.
So would Strata set that up, perhaps?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're in a Strata.
Yeah.
You could be a leader.
I could be a leader in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of work.
And nowhere to park it.
and no pay.
I can imagine just how much. But so I guess in my opinion, car sharing, I think, is going to be a minor way of people getting around.
Yeah, I still think I still think there's going to be a market for it, especially for the the weird trip to IKEA that you need something and you don't want to rent a car.
Yeah.
But you can kind of temporarily rent a car. Those kinds of trips.
Yeah.
But also, I think that's also an opportunity for the Uber or Lyft guy with a big truck.
Yeah. We need autonomous driving, essentially. Yeah.
Well, that's coming. I mean, that's Elon Musk's dream with Teslas in the self-driving mode.
Yeah.
He wants to turn all the Teslas into a giant taxi fleet, essentially.
Yeah.
Like a self-driving taxi fleet. You own a Tesla, you want to make a little money on the side when your car's just sitting in your driveway, it'll just take off and pick up passengers by itself, and you'll get a cut of that.
Yeah. And lots more stuff in the back seat.
I just saw that GM was actually pushing a steering wheel-less Chevy Volt to be certified
Right.
specifically for that self-driving purpose.
I think they should have steering wheels.
It's going to be an exciting 2 years.
I think so.
Yeah.